is coming. Fortunately,
and Nketiah's doing his thing.
Nketiah,
number 14.
If it was left to him on Sunday, we could have lost points because he had 3 clear chances where he should have banged off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not being harsh on your head. Don't get it twisted. You've done a great job, but I have to be honest. You should have scored on Sunday. Yeah. You should have scored because Lloris isn't the greatest goalie. We all know this. You know what I mean? So with that, but my big concern is, what happens if Nketiah pulls up on Sunday against Man U? 25, Hammy's gone, we're finished. That's what I'm saying. They're my thing. Address the issues that need addressing. We need a striker. We need a striker, fam. We don't need another left winger.
Affinity Extra. Be extra.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are personal and do not necessarily represent the views of Affinity Extra.
Hey, yo, people, this is boy here, Roger Van Moorinho Affinity Extra, back with the RVM show. I know this is going to be a bit of an up and down period coming up because we have got renovations coming up in this first quarter at the studio, so it's going to be some fun Zoom type meetings. But we thought we were going to end off this season, end of January, I'm going to be at the studio, so we thought we were going to do a couple of shows before we get out of here. Myself alongside Anthony Young. We've had an active period in the football world. We've had the World Cup, we had all this, and we're not even halfway through the season and it's already been active already still. So we're going to touch base about what's happening in the Premier League. Also, guys, we are kind of going to be like really doing some hit back on some racial issues that we've seen, and we'll get into that anyway. So with the Yems situation and Gnonto, we're going to expose some of this. And yes, and guys, if you're going to go, oh, these guys again, they're going to talk about the black. Listen, guys, it's only us guys out there because but for me, where are our black footballers standing up for this? Where are you, York? You're just doing your own podcast at home and exposing this. You're not bothered, G, because you're making you pee. That's how it comes across to me. But anyway, we'll get to that anyway still, yeah? Nothing against Yorkie. He was a decent baller, so he banged in a few goals for Man United. And my dad's a Villa fan and he liked you from there still, yeah? And he's actually quite good for a small guy who can hold it down, but you know what I mean? You played for your home country, Trinidad. So we've got love for you out there still, yeah? But at the same time, brother, you know what I'm saying? Remember where you come from, Bridget.
Can I just ask, how come you just called York? You called no other black players, like nobody else is out there?
Because there's so many of them, man. You can talk about enough of them, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? So here's the way it works out, man. So yeah. But yo, let's make sure we get that mic right in your mouth. We want to make sure we catch up your voice nice. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man, everything's loud.
Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so guys, we're gonna kick things off. Let me get my BBC app going on. Listen, man, we know what's going on. We have the fixtures going on. Listen, guys, let's look at the title. The title is looking like this. On the basis of us recording this show, it's Arsenal, Man City, Newcastle, Man United. Now,
can you just put the points? Say the points up there.
Okay.
Teams with the points, please.
The points are 18 played, GD 28, 47 points. That's Arsenal FC.
Arsenal got 28
Is it
goal
Woolwich? Is it Woolwich?
Woolwich Arsenal.
Is it Woolwich? Oh, Woolwich Wanderers, I thought it was. We've got Manchester City, 18, 28, good GD as well. So you're trying with GD?
Yeah,
that's good, exactly. You know.
Nobody's talking about that.
No, that's actually
I don't want to address that because everybody was going, Haaland, look at his numbers. What happened? Our top goal scorer is Martin Odegaard. Just know.
Yeah, everyone's banging off for Arsenal.
Exactly,
bro. Everybody's
so there you go,
off.
and you see that's the.
I'd rather be in that situation.
I think that's the problem with Man City because if you notice, the game seems to be geared now to just find Haaland.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like teams are clocking. Okay, if we stop De Bruyne, Haaland is, as we've always said on this show. Well, I have anyway. I don't know about.
Mellow.
His stepdad, Mellow. But, you know, we've always said he hasn't got what Kylian's got. Whereas you stop De Bruyne, you've killed Haaland.
Yeah.
You've killed Haaland.
Yeah,
you're surprised. Cut if you can't do it where Kylian can create out of nothing. Bro. And that's the difference. I'm not just Kylian because there's, to be fair, Marcus Rashford can do a bit like that.
A bit like that as well.
Martinelli can do that. You know, there's a few out there, so...
You got to have the ability.
I like Saka's got goals. Odegaard's got goals. Yeshua's got goals when he's playing. and Martinelli. So, spread out the team.
No, for real, bro. Even Partey got a few goals.
Yeah, even Thomas. And I tell you what,
Xhaka as well.
Tottenham's goal is still shaking after Partey shot on Sunday. You know what I mean?
That's a strong shin pad, bro.
Because we're oozing sauce. Where are you, son? Where's the big talk? I told you, I love oozing. Let me just put this out there.
Yeah, no, I love it.
I love oozing.
Yeah,
listen to me. He's box office.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I would go and see him live and all that. Trust me, he's that funny. But you'd see the one thing with him, when he goes on with Tottenham, he doesn't know when, and when they lose, he gets it.
He
absolutely gets. Because I can't even be bothered anyway. It's not. You know what? It's not even pointless coming after oozing. It was that simple. It's not even worth it.
I think even, but it's that banter that he knew he was. But the thing is, you heard in his voice, he's afraid. Before when he was out there with my guy from Arsenal,
the problem with my man,
he's talking a big talk, but he says at the same time he knows
he has to give it the banter because it's what it is.
But he knows
he knows in his heart.
Yeah, you can see his face.
You know what I mean?
Not in the heart, bro. You can see his face going.
Yeah, he's hurt.
So you know what I'm saying, bro.
He's been hurt all season. You're looking because it's called fossil football. You know what I mean? But
the second half thing, I've been watching Tottenham games. On the side, you just kind of watch them in the background, and watching the Brentford game. Mm-hmm. Why can't they turn up for the first half, bro?
Well, this is the thing, isn't it?
It's easy to chase a game,
This is the thing.
And this is what annoys me with fans in the Premier League. You have one good season and they think you're world class.
Bro, been saying that for years, bro.
Son is a great player. I think he's fantastic.
He's had a couple of great seasons, absolute banging seasons.
What I'm team now? You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I still think he's a good player.
Yeah, if he was up for grabs, you'd still be interested. Let's be real.
100%.
You'd still be interested. Well, probably not our firm, but you lot could be.
But the thing is, it's like a lot of players they kind of got gassed over 2 seconds. Yeah, are just not delivering the next season.
Let's not go and talk about gas of players, because what's going on in the transfer market nowadays is absolutely.
Well, we'll get to transfer market. We just want to complete the retrospective. But end of the day, still Arsenal cooked. And the thing is, I'll be honest with you. I said already to people on this show, I said Saka is not a Messi, George Best type player, but he is a clean winger. His positional play, his selection of when to pass, when to beat a man is like a big man. It's like he's the last of 8 brothers. You know the one there, he's got all his intelligence of football is because his brothers who bought him, dragged him to the park. You know what I'm saying? Dragged him in the park when he's 4 years old, and he's played with big man from the age of 4. You know what I'm saying? And people in our community, we don't know what that's about. Not even our community, man, because like that's a city life, innit? Look at Rooney, bro. You know what I mean? That man, he learned how to play football by playing with his uncles. The ones there still, yeah. So you can see it, but bro, you gotta put a decent guy in him. You gotta let's be real, bro. You gotta stop when that ball goes out to Saka. You have to have a left back against him and the left centre back ready to cover up. That's how I would approach the game against Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying ignore Martinelli. I'm saying that's the outlet ball.
Ignore Gabby at your peril, bruv.
But Saka, Session. Bro, let's be real. At the end of the day, yeah. Session's
as I was listening to Talk Sport the other night, and they was talking about it. I think it was Kundi, and they was looking at it, and they says, "Listen, when you play a 3-5-2, that's not a defensive formation.
Yeah.
Because you play your 3 centre backs and your full backs are supposed to be pushed on. Yeah. But Tottenham play 5.
Yeah, 5.
And they sit as 5.
Yeah. And expect that same guy to put the cross in.
So they're sitting as the 5. So you're playing 5 for it. In the midfield now, you're getting killed.
Yeah, all day. You're
getting killed, and they're wondering what's going on. And remember,
they've got no creativity in midfield.
Thomas Partey plays as the pivot. It's not him and Xhaka. It's him.
Yeah.
And then it's Odegaard and Xhaka.
Yeah. So
Xhaka's
on the.
Xhaka's playing more of an attacking role.
Yeah. Left hand side. Evan right hand side.
And then Odegaard versus, you know what I mean? And Partey's the pivot. So for the way Arsenal dominated. Listen, we can't. It's like man came to your house, rushed your yard, went in your kitchen. Wait, hold on. Went in your kitchen, just helped themselves to food. Went upstairs. Your girlfriend was there. Touched up your girlfriend's stuff, and went downstairs and watched the rest of the game. That's how free we was at the lane. We ran things in the lane, bro. The lane. I thought it was the Emirates. I thought it was Ivory the way we was running things, bro.
Bro, listen, man.
It was embarrassing.
Bro, Oozing did the description of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He described it worse, bro. You almost got it a little. Oozing, it was vexing. Come on,
Oozing was hurt, bro. He was proper hurt, fam.
Yo, bro, his expression.
But the reason he's hurt is because of the manner of the defeat.
I'm gonna play this for you, actually.
Embarrassed at home. I feel like a man ran up in my yard and impregnated my gal while I was at an IVF appointment.
Told you, I've never seen that. And I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
He feels violated.
This is what I'm saying.
He's felt that's violation, bro. That is violation, bro.
It's only because I'm on this show and we stand for what we stand for. I got to talk them, Bridget, and that's exactly what I said, bro. Bro, the things I told him that we did what we did to your girl. We got your dog doing to your other dog and all kinds of things. Bro. That's how much we ran up in your ass and took them mick.
Bro,
it's embarrassing, bro. It's
because for me, that derby is more deep than Man City and Man United.
I tell you how the embarrassment must have felt. No disrespect, and I'm not saying this to drag up old memories, but you know when you lost last season to Liverpool at home. When they bro.
When they came to your house and took the mick.
Bro,
that was one of the ones where man,
no Vaseline, and they didn't use Vaseline either.
Bro, I was just like that feeling there, bro. You just want to punch up, man.
Exactly, but that's how Oozing felt.
Yeah.
That's because, like he says, bro, come on, we've been fans long enough, and we've won derbies and we've lost derbies. It's not the fact that you lost the derby; it's the manner you lose the derby.
You want
your team losing, going out with a fight.
And these men without Christ, bro, this is their religion, bro. This is their Christianity. Yo, bro. So when you see man running on the pitch, bro, when you see a fan
assaulting a football player, you know things are serious, done. You know things are serious. I mean. Don't get me wrong, I've threatened them many times. If I see a man, you're mad. Come on.
But they did say today, I think Danny Murphy, they're talking about that, and we'll move on from these guys. But you know when he's trying to say that you as a player know if you're gonna get your thing.
I heard that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all because look, if that was the case. What happened at White Hart Lane would have happened years ago and it'd been going on for time. It's never happened. You're telling me that no goal has ever got. Come on, really?
No, 100% happens. But what?
I can give you ones. Look at Gary Neville. Gary Neville when Man United beat Liverpool. And kissing his badge and he's done.
He did it to a player. He did it to. You see, he did it to a player.
Paul Scholes. That one you mean when he scored Manchester Derby when he kissed him in the lips? That one. You talking about that?
There's one where I think Rio scored, and then he was there. No, he was to Liverpool fans. It's
not like it hasn't been done before, as in the sense of. I mean, we can go local. Villa Blues when they attacked Grealish.
Oh, when the man come on the pitch.
Yeah.
You
know, look at that.
But no, that's next level.
Grealish wasn't kissing no badge. He was in the game.
Grealish was playing more, man.
You know what I mean? So you can't really say. So I disagree with the fact that Danny Murphy's saying that. Oh, because man kissed his badge and at the end of it. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not having that at all, bro. Because as we says, we've seen Man City go to Old Trafford and win 6-1. No Man United fans running in the pitch attacking man. You understand what I'm saying? Because, come on, bro, Man City and you're at home, and Man City have come to the Manor and beat you 6. Manchester, I would not have liked to see Melo on that day.
Bro, listen,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So that's what I'm saying.
I remember where I was,
but
man.
I don't believe Melo would have ran onto the pitch and punched the man because Man United lost 6-1 at Old Trafford.
Bro, the United game 6-1, I got offered to go to ticket, you know, but I was on tour, we do my GI Live tour. You know what I'm saying? So man said to you want to come up, Roger, to watch that game? And I was like, wrong weekend. God knows, bro.
So, you know, and even the game we just mentioned, the Liverpool game last season, You didn't see nobody running on the pitches.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear all that.
Well, to be honest, the guys should be just charged and dealt with.
I don't want to hear all that. And North London derbies have come and gone, and there's been tension points a lot more severe than that, and things haven't happened like that. So it's got nothing to do with kissing the badge. It's just a dick. Sorry, it's an idiot fan. It's an idiot fan.
Dipsy
fan. couldn't take the fact that.
That you lost?
The big boys from the Red Half in North London come and doing what we've been doing all season.
Two of them. And
planting the flag, centre of the pitch, saying, our manner.
Bro, you didn't...
Watch Tottenham fans, our manner. We run things. We've been telling you for years. You've had a few little lofty seasons where you finished higher and above, but we don't play football to finish higher and above. We play football to win trophies. And you don't do that. But we all know which team in North London does just know. As Uzin would say, am I a prick?
Uzi's a joker, bro. Uzi is he's a bro. The way he's got a lyricist, man. You know, bro.
Have you seen when he come? There's a thing he done on Channel 4 with ZZ Mills. And he's got bro, he's a killer. If I go on Instagram, see it, and he comes on, what do you say? Half man, half chocolate.
Amazing, yeah.
Bro,
he goes, you can imagine him, bro, him coming into...
man, he's proper.
I'm waiting for his clash with DR Sports when he goes on with my guy.
Who?
DR Sports, man. AFT TV, my guy from Wolverhampton. Robbie. Robbie does he look Robbie show, but he does with Robbie. Yeah.
Enemies, best of enemies.
Best of enemies, man.
Robbie's from Luton, bro.
I thought he's Wolverhampton guy.
No, he's from Luton, bro. He comes from Luton. I remember him used to chat on Sovereign City.
Yeah.
Sam from Luton, Bedford.
But you said he knows him from Wolverhampton back in the day.
Well, I don't know if he was. I don't know about that part, but I know Robbie from
Luton.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because I remember he come and chat on our generation, Answer at Carnival. He had big eye top and everything.
Yeah.
Man, I remember Crucial Robbie, bro.
I
met him. Not last season, the season before, at Wolves.
At Wolves.
And I went on AFTV, we was talking, and I was reminding him, I said, bro, I remember from them days, because I was bridging.
Yeah, but Tuesday night, because he was cussing off white man hard them days, bro, on the stage, bro. He was going in, bro. Bun, especially that coach then, bro. He was like, the Bun Babylon, man, them days anyway. So, but either way, that's what it is, guys. But we're gonna keep this moving. Man City, Man United. I just want to really put it out there, guys. Yeah, about the offside rule, and I want to say this now, yeah, because there's a goal that it was Wolves versus Liverpool in the last game that Salah scored. That Totti, new Wolves defender, he went to head of the ball because Salah was behind him, but he messed up his header. And when he went through Totti, but he would never have gone for the header if Salah wasn't there. So for me, in the offside position, the problem is he then, when he touches his head, he's onside. So for me, that should be offside. But because of the rules, it's all that rules. They've overcomplicated it.
I'll tell you what as well, why you got to look at it. And this has just come as I'm thinking, as we're talking, I never thought this part. But you see where they're talking about the Rashford part.
Yeah.
But aren't you told as a striker to continue, put the ball in the net and let it go to VAR?
Simple thing.
You understand what I'm saying? So
my question is, what was Walker doing, bro?
I think that's what really Man United's argument is, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. Walker. Basically. My question is, right, Walker. Now, in all levels, bro, goalkeepers
Walker's done wrong. He should have gone across. He's gonna go.
Because how many times have you seen me on a Saturday go and protect the keeper, even when the man is miles away? I'm just. His keeper's got it, but I'm their shield. That's auto for a proper defender, just to make sure. And on top of that, it's you almost making them know that I'm faster than you. Them little brownie marks. Why is Walker arrogantly thought, he's offside? You don't arrogantly think that these days.
To the whistle, bro. That's what you told, and it played to the whistle.
And you got VAR now.
So play to the whistle, so you play. Bro, let's be real. As I said, I didn't think about this. It's just come. I'm sure they told the strikers, even if you're offside, because remember, they don't put the flag up until 10 minutes later usually.
You got to bang off.
So you got to bang off, because look at example, Nottingham Forest last week, the first goal, went through the suspicion of offside.
Yeah.
He scored.
He looked offside.
He looked offside.
He looked
but
way
he scored.
offside.
He scored. He went to VAR and they gave the goal.
Bro, and he's a good one. He's a good finish, man. He's a good.
And he had a bit of a run to go through.
Bro, that for me was so offside. I actually thought, why are they showing this offside goal for?
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So you got to look at it from all aspects. Okay, I've been ribbing the Man United fans. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm going to give it that. But on a real now, I have to be honest. That situation, the law is a bit, as we know, they need to just make the offside law just be black and white, not no greys.
Yeah.
Just black and white.
Like it used to be.
Because how I looked at it before, the fact of, if I play centre midfield and the back four's in front and I put the ball over the top for my striker, Roger's running through, but he's clearly onside, but we've got but Melo, he's walking back,
not
now,
interfering.
If there's a problem, I see. This is my perspective.
Yeah.
If Melo's walking back towards the centre circle, so you're running that way, Melo's coming this way. He's not interfering with play. That's me. Cool. But soon as Melo turns round and's running the same direction as the ball. He would be offside. And that's how I thought the Rashford thing was, that he's ran through. But you see, he's ran, even though he hasn't touched the ball, but look at the way he's ran. He hasn't run to say, I'm not interfering, I'm leaving it. He's still running in the line with the ball. If you watch how he's running. And that's the part what confused me, because I'm thinking, well, okay, I get that you're offside, I get that you haven't touched it, but the defender. The
defenders will rubbish.
The defenders are going to think, okay, this is offside, but like we said, you got to play to the whistle. You've got to play to the whistle. This is what they always tell us: play to the whistle. So the whistle didn't go. Everybody's waving arms, but the whistle didn't go. So play on,
bro. Every proper defender,
play on. It's simple as that. So you can't turn around and say, "Oh, but you should have played on. You should have played on." You're told play to the whistle. You understand? I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to sides, because you know me, Rods, I want to go with Man City that you robbed. You robbed them, but I'm trying to be honest. And at the end of the day, you've got to look at your defense. The only person I felt sorry for was the goalie. Because remember, he's
got two man, you got two man,
he's lining up for Rashford, and then my man comes and bangs.
Bro, that's a good bang as well.
He just banged off. It's a mad thing, but again, that's where the defenders
have to come in.
Walker and Aranji. Because Aranji stopped, he's putting up his hand. You put up your hand, you carry on. Bro, if that was Arsenal, I won't even use words on here, but I'd be hard. But the reality is reality. I'd still expect my defenders to play to the whistle.
100%.
I expect my defenders to play to the whistle. With VAR, we'll have to clear it up. That's where we have to go. But don't give them put me because he was offside and you just let him go through and score.
You
can't do that.
A striker strikes the ball different when he feels a defender in his back chasing him, bro. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you do, but these guys, these guys, and this is the problem now for me for when it comes to Man City. I want to hit on this point. We're looking at the title race and whatsoever. Let's go back to we're gonna do the matter, because we know we can talk about this subject a lot. So we're trying to go through these things quite quickly. But I think the top four is quite strange, and and something that I put in the group the other day. The reason why it's strange, because the balls up of Chelsea, absolutely balls up of Chelsea, potentially from sacking Tuchel and the whole money being taken over, buying players like it's going out of fashion, and also the balls up of Liverpool. You know what I mean? Between them two clubs, let's be real. Looking to the season, them two clubs would have been in the top four right now. You know what I mean? And for me, Man United would be in the 5th and the 6th positions, and maybe Newcastle would have been a bit lower, based upon the squads that have been assembled. Now, Potter's coming, maybe sinking a bit right now. But Tuchel's there, you know what I mean? And they're talking about Romelu coming back, because they still got Romelu on the books, bro.
Yeah, of course.
So looking for a striker, and you got Romelu on the books. Chelsea, you ain't got a clue.
But you see, the problem is, I think with Tuchel didn't play to Lukaku's strength.
Okay, that's their individual thing. Whereas, if I was Potter.
Whereas Potter might bring him in now and say, this is what we're going to play. He's the focal point, and we do everything from him, because Aubameyang, I think, is going to go back to Barca from the way everything's looking.
Yeah.
That's the talk. Aubameyang going back to Barcelona. So I think, don't forget they got that geezer coming in from Leipzig.
He's serious.
So don't forget, you see, the one thing, and before, I was at home and I was thinking, we're going to do like a segment to my bridging Marcel, Chelsea. We don't forget
Love,
you,
man.
We don't
Love.
forget you, so we're here. This is
Love,
your
man.
segment now.
Yeah,
this
man.
is you. We're giving this little 5 minutes for you, Chelsea.
man.
Chelsea
Definitely
talk. So, everybody's giving bridging. Wherever Chelsea are this season, they're there, wherever. You see, from next season, Chelsea's squad is going to be stinking.
Bro, because all they're going to do is just get rid of the chaff.
Yeah, that's all they have to do, because they're just buying what they got to buy. And then,
but
as
you know,
you say, get
fire
rid of the
sale,
chaff,
bro.
Get rid of the chaff.
Yeah.
And you're going to see what happens. So you're going to have that Broja geezer.
Yeah.
He's coming. He'll come back from injury.
Yeah.
You got a Chicken whatever he geezer come from Leipzig.
Yeah,
You've got Romelu coming back.
Yeah.
You've got
You have Reece, because I haven't got no Reece James, and I haven't got no on the left hand side.
Chilwell.
Them two are too
Kante.
influential.
Kante, don't forget. Kante
But I
as
think
well.
they're looking to get rid of him now.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's Kante. But
I think they want to get rid of Jorginho.
But I think he'll go on a free.
Yeah.
Because I think both of them contracts are up.
Because Italian club will pick him up in 2
So
seconds.
Barcelona are after him.
Yeah, if I was
Barcelona are after both of them. Either one, I think Barcelona can get. They'll take him from Chelsea.
but I think
I'm freeze. Barcelona are looking bare freebies. They're looking to sign Gundogan on a freebies. He's at the end of his contract.
Why has Kessie wasted his life?
But here's the thing, though. All these people, Barca. Why would you go to Barca not knowing if you're going to get paid from week to week? I don't understand it. Okay, Barcelona are a big institution in football circles. We understand that. But you know what? You can't sign for Barca today living off Barca's past.
But you know what I think, bro? Barca's gone back to the club that we knew when we were kids. You know, it used to be Real Madrid. And Barca was like the Cup Winners' Cup winners.
The Cup teams. Madrid do all the big things.
Big things. Yeah. Real Madrid.
But we'll see, because Madrid. So I don't know where we've gone into Madrid. Listen, I'm Chelsea right about now.
True.
So Chelsea, I think, the talk, what you put in the group yesterday, they've made a £44 million bid to get Zidane. Chelsea. I mean, okay, that gives Potter loads of confidence, but
and he's right to do it, you know.
As we know, Chelsea past, prior to this new regime, have always been very, managers get dusted out. So I don't know if Tom Bovey and his people, I don't know what they're trying to do. You're not Roman. Don't be Roman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just be Tom Bovey in the new regime. So if you feel to give the man a chance, give him that chance. Because it can be done, as you've seen it go across the road. Everybody, and I'm one of the biggest critics, as you know, Arteta out from. But a team gave him a chance. And let's be real, Arsenal ain't backed Arteta like they've backed Potter. Well, I'm not saying they've backed Potter.
But they bought the players, man. They bought the players in. Yeah, they bought the players in.
They bought in players for him to get done what needs to be done.
Bro, he's got.
So basically, they've said, listen, we're giving you everything. You can't say you haven't got the tools to do the job. You cannot say that.
Yeah.
You can't say that, Bridging. You've got Fofana at the back. You've got Thiago Silva. You've got Koulibaly. Bridging, come on, bro. There's a back three in itself.
Yeah, bro, listen, man.
There's a back three in itself. Then you bought that new geezer, the left-sided defender from Monaco, just the other day. So you got him. As you said, you got the Chilwells.
Yeah.
You've got Reece James.
Cucurella.
Cucurella.
Yeah.
You've got him. That's just the defence.
Yeah.
Then we go into the midfield. Ziyech. You've got Modric, who they've just got. You've got Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Pulisic.
Yeah.
Chelsea got riches, bro.
They got ballers, bro.
They got ballers, exactly. And really and truly, no disrespect to Graham Potter, but you're supposed to be getting a better tune out of them. And you know what? Yeah. Sorry, big disrespect on my behalf. How could I forget the Jamaican himself? Raheem, my boy. You understand? So, there's quality in Chelsea. There's quality. They're underachieving. Big style. You can make excuses for, no. With the quality you've got in that squad, you're supposed to be doing a lot better.
100%.
A lot better.
100%, bro.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying lose your job, no. But I'm saying you're supposed to, if you're honest, You're supposed to be doing a lot better
than
than
what
you
you're
are.
doing. Yeah.
You're not supposed to be on 25 points with Aston Villa. You understand? You're not supposed to be that. With them kind of ballers you've got there at your disposal, we didn't even put in the Jar Felix in there.
Bro,
There's always a possibility Chelsea can sign him. There's no clause, but there's a possibility if he bangs off and Potter says, I want him.
Yeah. But there's going to be a bag of players available next. Definitely, man. But listen,
how many players would you take off Chelsea right now?
Not from a Man United perspective, from more of a.
There's no players at Stamford Bridge right now. You think I'd bring in bulk up my squad at Man U? Just asking. It's not a trick question. I'm just asking if you do.
You know what? I'll get one of them. I know they just got them fresh in, but there's a couple of some strong looking young players.
The black geezers they got from Villa.
Yeah. You just need one or two. They one or two of them, man. You know what I mean? They could do a little job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They could do a little job.
You're not looking for the stars.
No. Forget the stars, man. Get the stars to go down. Just be a bunch of journeyman. Go Holland or whatever.
And sorry, before we go, finish on Chelsea watch because I think we're gonna do that every week now.
Chelsea watch.
We're gonna do a Chelsea watch for Marcel.
Yeah, man.
For Marcel, not for me. Chav's in it, but for Marcel's my bridge. I'm not forget him. You understand?
Big up
so
Marcel.
For Marcel, so I'm gonna do Chelsea watch because I keep that. I do for my bridge, and I do have that little sneaky lookout. For Chelsea now. I'm kind of half interested in what goes on. You know what I mean? Because of Marcel, because I just missed that. His presence because I know. Can you imagine Marcel now? He'd be gassed, but he'd be hurt. Bro, he'd be gassed for the spending because of the players, but he'd be hurt.
He'll be already organising for next season.
Let me this season, but next season watch. Just watch, He'll be on that talk. So but before we go, they've been linked with WeBuyAnyStar.com. Trossard. 25 million from Brighton.
Because he's getting vexed at Brighton, isn't it?
Yeah, the geezer's just raw, just doesn't rate him. The geezer says he needs to find another club. The manager apparently, what's come out of Brighton is saying that Trossard's attitude, but we've never heard that before. He's a new manager.
It's a clash, man.
And then obviously Potter's worked with him at Brighton, so
I think that could work.
Yeah, but let's be real. Before Potter left, he was starting every week.
Yeah, and he's banging off.
He ain't gonna start.
But he plays in Sterling's position though.
I don't think he's gonna start every week. Bruv, you can't. Sterling, Modric. Come on, bro. You got
if I was Trossard, I wouldn't go there.
I wouldn't go Chelsea. Arsenal have been linked to him as well. Not sure it's what we want, but for a squad filler, I'd take him for 25 mil. I'd take him to put him in my squad.
If I was him, I'll go Newcastle.
Would he start every week though? It's the same thing, I don't think. Because you got Almiron going on with things, so you can't really drop Almiron right now.
Since he got cussed by Grealish, bro, online.
He's had to come out and apologise.
But the thing is, remember from that moment on, bro, it must be banging off, and he banged, bro.
Who plays on the left for Newcastle now? Because it's not St. Maxim. St. Maxim on the bench.
Yeah, no, bro.
But you see, Newcastle are trying to show you they got a bit of squad because they got a bit of depth,
bro. Yeah, no, bro.
Because they can bring
and they brought on Isaac. They brought him up the other day, bro.
They can bring on Isaac, bro. You see, and people might laugh, bro. Arsenal can't do that, fam. And that's what I'm talking about.
Really, a man like Isaac should be at Arsenal now, now, but
I think
he should be.
Arsenal were linked to him, but we wasn't paying him. We wasn't paying that money.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't paying because I don't.
He would have been nice for Arsenal.
He scored a couple goals,
but he's but the thing is, he's clean. He's intelligent, bro. Yeah.
For me, if I could buy a striker right now, and I know not for my Arsenal bridges will have me out for this. From Newcastle, I'd take Callum Wilson, bro.
All day. He's a finisher.
For me, that's the plan B for Arsenal. We've got nothing like that. I'd take him.
Yeah.
Because I think he could do like put him on. Yeah. And we could still do what we're doing. There'd be no difference. I think we could still do so. And that's what I want. This window, I'm being honest, I'm quite disappointed in Arsenal. Quite disappointed, and I'll show you why. In the fact that our biggest transfer is Nicolas Pepe. Now, before Nicolas Pepe came to Arsenal, he was ripping up the French league. He had a great season. Remember that season? He was going on with things. Done half decent in Europe as well. But for Lille, he went on with things. So, boom. I didn't even think we was going in for him. So when he signed, I was quite taken aback. Okay. It didn't quite work out for him for whatever reason. Okay, so my club have then thought they're going to go and take 88 million to go and buy a player who's only played 29 games for Shakhtar Donetsk. 29. Not 29 games this season, he played 30 last. No, he's played 29 first team games for Shakhtar Donetsk.
He's not 16.
And he scored 9 goals. Yeah?
It's a man.
So why did my club think it was a good investment to invest in an unknown 21-year-old who's ripping up the Ukrainian league, 16th, ranked 16th major league in world football, just to put it out there. 16th ranked. Now remember, Nicola Pepe come from League 4th.
Yeah.
And he flopped.
Yeah.
So why are we then going to spend 88 million on an unknown quantity at 21? Bruv, I said I'm agreeing. There is a God. God is good.
Yeah.
God is good, and I'm so glad that Chelsea. Bruv, you know, fans, we can be silly and I'm vexed because, bro, I am so glad because the pressure on this young man now to succeed at Chelsea is amazing. Because if he flops, what happens? If he goes on, okay, he comes over, hits the ground running, pushes Chelsea to 5th to get into Europa, for argument. Next season he goes even better. He's gonna want a new contract.
Yeah.
He's gonna want a new contract. He's on £200,000 a week now. You understand what I'm saying?
8-year contract, guys, guaranteed.
The geezer come out, put out yesterday, the deal, Arsenal and Chelsea, the money on the table was exactly the same. The difference were in the incentives. Arsenal offered him a £120,000 a week contract. Chelsea offered him a £200,000 a week contract. Different incentives. Your man's phoned up Arsenal. Can you match the Chelsea deal? He wanted to go to Arsenal.
But you know, but this is when you gotta stick out.
But this is where, as a player,
you go.
You know what?
I'm going for the. I want to go for the lower. I want to go for the lower team, the lower money. You know what I'm saying?
Like Rafinha did because Chelsea agreed to buy Rafinha.
But he said, "But now I want to go Barca.
I want to go Barca. That's my dream. So live your dream." So with this geezer, as I said, he was just for me. He was just lap dancing for the highest bidder. That's how I see it.
No, 100%, bro. No, that's what's happened, bro.
And I'm glad. And I says I'm glad because you know why? We didn't, bro. Okay. If you're going out to break your transfer fee, you can't tell me you're breaking your transfer fee to bring a player to sit on the bench. So what you're going to tell me then? You're going to drop my Martinelli or Saka to play this geezer? Why?
Nah.
You understand what I'm saying? It didn't make sense to me. So I'm glad, as I said, God is good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. But at the same time, I'm disappointed in the fact that you've wasted 3 months on this one. Where's the backup plan? And for me, Roger, at the beginning of the season, what did I tell you? Arsenal are 1 injury away from a crisis. And look, Jesus got injured. Crisis coming. Fortunately,
and Nketiah is doing his thing.
Number
14.
If it was left to him on Sunday, we could have lost points because he had 3 clear chances where he should have banged off.
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm not being harsh on your head. Don't get it twisted. You've done a great job, but I have to be honest. You should have scored on Sunday. Yeah. You should have scored because Lloris isn't the greatest goalie. We all know this. You know what I mean? So. With that, but my big concern is what happens if Nketiah pulls up on Sunday against Man U, 25, Hammy's gone, we're finished. And that's what I'm saying. They're my thing. Address the issues that need addressing. We need a striker. We need a striker, fam. We don't need another left winger because Smith Rowe's come back. So, you understand? So we don't need a left winger. So we need a striker because if Eddie Nketiah, nobody's telling us how long Jesus is out for.
They all said he's got pictures of him returning back.
Yeah, well, you know Jesus. He walks on water, so anything can happen. He can come back. He could be ready for Sunday for all you know.
Listen, man, he gets imagine that, bro. He
could be ready for Sunday.
Resurrection,
comes out Sunday, starting Cameron Jesus. You'd be like,
bro, I had to take you to meet, man. But listen, we're gonna move. We're gonna move.
Go on. We'll go to
we got
Newcastle.
We got Newcastle, but the thing is, we need to go because we're running out of time. We have to go straight to the games coming up. We got Arsenal, Man United.
No. Let's go. We've got the games coming up.
Yeah.
Starting tonight, we've got Man United travel to South London, Crystal Palace.
Will
Sahar in the man. No. You're trying to bystand. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to rush to Sunday.
I might not get this in time, man.
We're building it. So we've got tonight, we've got Manchester United away to Crystal Palace. Massive game, as we all know. The Mancs are on it.
Blackchester.
They're talking about coming back into the title race.
Blackchester.
They've got a few black players and they're talking about Blackchester. Please.
No, that's Crystal Palace, man.
Hold on. You're playing Crystal Palace, you know.
That's what Lance calls it.
But Lance is begging it. We all know Lance is begging it. You're begging it.
Lance is calling Crystal Palace Blackchester. That's what he calls it.
No, but why are you calling them Blackchester? What for? Because
they got loads of black players.
Yeah, we don't know how Chesters deal with black players. Marcus Greenwood, Jadon Sancho, say nothing. Anyway, so and then tomorrow
Lingard.
which is another fixture. What's gone under the radar? Tottenham away to Man City, massive game.
Wow.
Nobody's talking about it, fam.
Wow.
Massive game.
And you know, Tottenham always turns up for that game.
Tottenham always turns up for
that
Man City because they beat him last year. Remember 3-2.
That's a Son hat trick, bro.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. So, as I says, I've talked to my listen, Manchester and the capital, big things this week. You know, Manchester and the capital,
bro.
Palace, Spuds, Arsenal Sunday, massive.
And he got
massive.
Yeah, man. I think it's going to be Crystal Palace. I do think it's. They were saying today. I was listening to some of the Man United commentary and online because to be honest, the YouTubers chat more sense than the man on TV.
YouTubers talk real. People on the telly have to talk to an agenda. Where the YouTubers talk from the heart.
I can't watch matches anymore, bro.
That's why you got Oozing and all them man going on and Bance and his brother and all them doing what they're doing. And enough respect to all the man them out there who are doing it because you're doing a great job.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Because to be honest, I can't watch match of the day anymore. I'd rather watch highlights
because they talk that
Alan Shearer
wishy-washy stuff.
And she's going, Maguire's a brilliant you know them whites playing let me be real, man. If man's got blonde hair, blue eyes, they're always excellent players. But when it comes to a black guy, he's got great pace. They still come with that rubbish, bro. And you got Michael, which is going,
with a black player, he's going on with things in August, but they'll hear like, I can't wait to see St. Maxim at Middlesbrough on a Wednesday night.
Every time, bro.
That's the one. They like to go on like black players can't go on a Wednesday night and be cold. You understand what I'm saying? That's the feisty one I don't like, bro. That's the feisty one I don't. What's it going to be like at Stoke on a Wednesday night?
Bro, listen, man.
Didn't Ricardo Fuller used to go on with things for Stoke on a Wednesday night? I just want to put it out there. Jamaican, big request Ricardo.
Still lives around Stoke as well. My friend plays with him.
There you go. There you go.
You know, Fron plays him or something.
There you go.
So it's still a baller still.
There you go then. So, you know, the myth of black players can't turn up on a cold winter afternoon or whatever. It's a myth.
Ask Invincibles.
It's a myth, and it's been a myth for a long time. So people need to stop your agendas.
Yeah, man. And seeing them things. So I watch the YouTubers, but they almost they're saying that Crystal Palace is more. Do we take the loss at Crystal Palace to beat Arsenal? I'd rather beat Crystal Palace tonight
and lose to Arsenal.
And then lose to Arsenal.
That's the defeatist attitude. Me, if I was a Man United fan, this would be my problem.
Each game.
This is my thing. My squad is big enough to go to Crystal Palace and get the points. My squad is big enough to go to Arsenal and supposed to get something, not get beat. I don't want to hear no excuse. Take the Palace and not interested. The problem is with the Man United fans, we're talking. Casemiro, Fred, both on 4 yellows. Get a yellow tonight and it's good night Sunday. You understand? So Man United, the fans are feeling that Ten Hag's is in a bit of a pickle. What does he do? Does he go full juggernaut to Crystal Palace, keep the run going, keep the players going on?
You know you get a yellow card against Crystal Palace because man's gonna do you over.
Or do I take out one of the Brazilian duo? More than like, if it was me, I'm taking out Casemiro. I'm just being real, bruv. I'm taking out Casemiro and I'm putting whoever I don't know. I'm not going to say McTominay. I'm just going to say I'm taking out Casemiro. Your squad's your squad. You've got players. You don't. I don't think you have to play McTominay. Remember, you got Christian Eriksen in there. You know, and Fred
and Bruno
and that. So there's ways you can get around that. You understand what I'm saying? There's ways you can get around that.
You can survive a game without Fred, but you can't survive a game
not an Arsenal game
without Casemiro.
With a Casemiro, I don't think that's.
Well,
at this moment in time, with our parties going on and that, I think you need Casemiro.
100%, bro.
For me, if I was a Man United manager, that's what I would do.
But bro, you know what's ironic, and it has been highlighted, again in the commentary. It says Man United hasn't had a decent midfielder since Carrick, effectively.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And look at the difference it makes. And I'm not saying Carrick and Casemiro are the same type of level.
I know what you mean.
But when you've got a competent midfielder, bro, this is the importance. It gives you the
confidence, because it shows the confidence the team are prepared to pass to him. Because let's be real, when it was
McFred. Nobody.
You could tell everybody's bypassing. Everybody was bypassing.
But even the interceptions that he does sneaky interceptions. He does. When Haaland's ready to bang off, the ball goes away from his foot.
My man learnt the arts, bro. Come on, he played at Real Madrid. He played with Sergio Ramos, bro, and then Mande.
Them dark arts, man.
Come on, bro. He's coming. He's not an idiot. He's not an idiot, bro. And I think for me personally, I think the press, the British press, I'm just going to be honest, I don't think they showed him the manners and respect they should have showed him when he came.
No, I think
You understand?
again,
Because remember, when he came, is he over the hill, da-da-da-da-da.
This is what I said to people. Fernandinho and Fabinho is his understudy. They have been the best midfielders in the Premiership. How is the uncle of the best midfielders in the Premiership going to come over to the Premiership and flop?
Yeah.
Because remember, Casemiro's younger than the man's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't knock Casemiro at the team. Even when Fernandinho's at the peak of his powers at 28, 30, yeah, bro, he couldn't knock Casemiro out, who was like 24, 22, but he probably 24.
Because I remember when he came from nowhere, Casemiro, you just heard this kid, Casemiro, never heard of him. There was no big hype.
Bro, he looks Mexican, but we don't look Brazilian. You know, you got a big, bro.
I've always wondered, bring Brazilians, bro. They got all kinds of
they got
Brazilians. They got white Brazilians, black Brazilians, they got all kinds of Brazilians.
Every
but
shade.
I think that's the dilemma that Ten Hag probably has. But as I says, for me, your squad is deep. Great news again for coming from Old Trafford. Don't know how true it is, but I heard Jadon Sancho is back training with the first.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's great news to hear from a black perspective, because you know Jadon's my boy from a long time.
He's a big baller, bro.
Chose the wrong team, but you know, whatever.
But I think a manager like Ten Hag, bro,
he's good for him.
And I think with Rashford, and I think that's and I think it's like the inmates run the asylum. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's all that's what Man United was under Solskjaer. It's like they ran the club, and then when Ronaldo comes along, you just carry on running things. You know what I'm saying? You know, but what you need is a manager. It's not just about
I think Ten Hag's given Manchester United that Fergie feeling.
Yeah.
When Fergie was in charge. Obviously, I'm not talking about hair dryers and all that. I'm just saying.
I'm the boss.
You know who's in charge. You know who the gaffer is, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you had it. Probably Mourinho had it, but Mourinho goes about his business totally different to everybody else, as you know.
He publicly disrespects you. You know what I'm saying?
He embarrasses
like Luke Shaw, what he did to Luke Shaw.
He shames players, brother. Nobody likes embarrassment and shame. Nobody.
He'll just get you throw under the bus, man.
Yeah. Phil Nowhere as well. Phil Nowhere as well.
So for me, Ten Hag, he almost looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin, like a Yap Stam's cousin.
Just a skinny version.
Yeah. It's a skinny short version of Yap Stam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but going back, massive. It's a massive build up for the game, for the Premiership. It's exciting. As being honest, I've been concentrating, obviously, as an Arsenal fan, I'm
game by game
on Man City.
Yeah.
On Man City, to be fair.
Yeah.
Newcastle. I didn't know Man United were that close. I swear to you. When they said, if Man United they're only 6 points behind, I was like, what are you on about? 6? Stop being stupid. When I looked, I was like, rare. But you see, my problem is, I've been getting everybody mixed up with Tottenham. Tottenham were many points behind. Because Tottenham are 14 points behind us right about now.
Tottenham was literally top of the league, bro.
Yeah, I remember, bro.
Yeah.
I remember. I do remember Tottenham were right up there.
And they've only just come out the top 4 because Man United's dislodged them. They've been playing poor for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but Newcastle nudged them out first. Then Newcastle nudged them out.
But nudged them down. But they got first.
Still in the fourth.
When Man United come through, bro.
Then they lost to Villa.
But it shows you how poor Chelsea and Liverpool is.
Then they lost to Villa. Lost to Villa at home. Then they done what they went to Crystal Palace.
Brentford
got a lifeline. And you see, that's my Wilf, Patrick, Captain Invincible. I'm sending out the message, the smoke screen tonight, bro. Just know that same performance you did against Tottenham, but you need to do it for 90, because the first half you
killed him.
I can't believe
I switched the TV off. I was I had to go. So when I come back and I got murdered.
Yeah, I couldn't get my breath. So, man. Patrick, don't make that happen today, bro.
Yeah, you can make it.
Don't make that happen today, bro.
Make it happen.
Get Wilf. Yeah. Tell Wilf, if he does something to that, I will speak to the board and we can see if we can get him on a free in the summer. You understand? Because I know he's an Arsenal fan. He's been dying to play for Arsenal. You know and I know. Me personally, I'd go and buy Wilf Zaha now. Forget Modric. Wolves are
ready.
Tried and proven in the Prem. The only thing what goes against him is his age.
Yeah.
For the project, but because he's in his last 6 months of his contract, Crystal Palace can't be looking no big dough. I'll take that gamble on Wilf Zaha. I'm putting it out there.
Look at William's going on with things still, bro.
Yeah, but we had William and he burnt us.
Sorry, we've not referred, but you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean, but I know what you mean. I've always loved William, and that's what hurt me the most.
Because you know he's a baller.
He can ball, and he didn't do it when he was at Arsenal. That's what hurts me the most, because I know he can ball. He's come to Fulham now. He's going on like he was still at Chelsea. Going on with things.
They beat Chelsea, bro.
They beat Chelsea. That's right. They beat Chelsea. But I want to
without their main striker.
As we said, we're talking about the title race, and we have to talk equally. So we're talking top 4. We've talked Arsenal. We've talked Man City. We've talked United. We've got to talk Newcastle. And
But I
let's
did
talk.
say,
Let's say this.
Yeah.
Newcastle going to drop off. This is my. Don't get me wrong. You know, Newcastle got the financial backative to do things.
to do things, yeah.
But I feel they're going to fall off because at Arsenal, we all know what happened at Arsenal. You come not to get beat. And that's not a team. Man United ain't going to come to the Emirates on Sunday not to get beat. They're coming to win game. That's the difference. You understand what I'm saying, bruv? Teams who are about it, you're not going to an opposing ground just to make up the numbers. You got like we went to White Hart Lane. We didn't just go there not to lose. We went
Newcastle
to win.
came to Old Trafford to draw.
To draw. So I did the same thing. You know the same thing at Old Trafford. You drew 0-0.
So they don't have the confidence yet.
So they don't have the confidence
to go Man City and do that.
Yeah. So
they can do that. They can chase at home.
Yeah, and there was lucky at home. Mitrovic, bro. The Mitrovic penalty, I think, is a bit harsh because I've seen penalties like that before and they've been given.
Yeah.
They've been given. Where a geezer's kicked a foot. It's been given.
Or retake.
It's been given. Remember the ones in all right then.
I'm sure you're retaking now, bro.
England, didn't Beckham have one of them doubles and he kicked it and it went up. Portugal.
Yeah.
They didn't give him a retake.
They didn't give him a retake.
If you notice.
But that's a penalty shootout.
But I've seen them where they've scored like him and they've been given.
Wow.
Because he doesn't purposely go out to kick it. I think it's harsh.
But the thing is, the VAR, that's what makes it worse.
I think it's harsh.
Everyone
Yeah,
got
that's
fooled.
right.
Yeah,
That's
the
right.
VAR
Back in
catches it
VAR
off.
catch it and then you coot. But back a day,
you could get
when
away
it
with
wasn't-
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no
what
one was
happened.
watching like that, bro.
You're right, bruv. I didn't think of that VAR.
VAR,
for
he
true.
looks at it and you can just see him slipping and he kicks.
Kicks it and he kicks it. But he didn't purposely do it, and I think that's hard. I said minimum. I think they should have given him a retake.
Retake. It's
And you
accidental.
see, Fulham would have went 1-0 up then.
A different thing.
Different game. And no, before we come off the game, we're talking about favourable decisions. What's more favourable than man pirouetting, turning him round in the penalty box and don't give him a penalty? Pereira.
Oh yeah.
How is that not a penalty, bro?
Yeah. Bro.
And then the penalty that he gave, my man stood on the Newcastle player.
Yeah, bro.
So all the referee did, he knew he made the balls up.
So he had to.
So he evened it up. Just talk the thing, but don't go on like, you know what I mean?
But they all talk to each other, boys. They all got these amazing Monzo accounts to get full very quickly.
Yeah.
But listen,
okay then,
Newcastle,
just tell us the weekend. Who Newcastle? We know Man United, Arsenal. What's the weekend fixtures for the top 4? For the top 4
Newcastle fixtures. Let me just bring
top
these
4.
up.
We just need the top 4.
Premier League.
That's what we're interested because this is the top 4 show we've done today.
Okay, cool. Right. So on this weekend we have
Liverpool, Chelsea. Woo! There's another one gone under the radar. Look,
bro. Yo,
you get me?
The flops.
That's a massive game.
But that's a game of the flops, bro. That's a game of the flops right
there.
there.
About it, but look how big you see how teams have fallen,
bro.
Because that's a massive game, Liverpool, Chelsea.
That's the Fairs Cup fight. You've got there's nobody in there, so it's all Sunday, innit? So you got Man City. Man City got Wolverhampton, and Wolverhampton is assembling a decent team now, bro.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
He might have something for Pep as well. Spanish, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Obviously, got Arsenal, Man United.
Wolves can be difficult on their day.
Yeah.
They can be difficult. And I think he rested a lot of players because of that game for the FA Cup yesterday.
Yeah, bro. 100%, bro. 100%. Wolverhampton, yeah, maybe. But and then you got where's Newcastle? It's Newcastle. Newcastle's away to Crystal Palace. That'll be an interesting one, bro.
Ooh, Crystal Palace have got some big games this week. Man United and Newcastle.
So that's good. That's gonna be.
Ooh, Newcastle. I want you to take 4 points off that. I don't mind you taking the points off Newcastle, but tonight.
But tonight
is the one, bro.
But he's got a big time injured for Newcastle. Look like came off bad against Fulham.
He's not ready until they're talking about the first leg of the semi-final. So they're not going to play him on Saturday.
Oh yeah,
they're not going to play him.
Yeah, that's cool.
Massive.
All right. That is trust me,
massive. But yes, people, that's we've come to the start of this part of the show where we've dealt with the football, the big teams. Next show we might come mid-table, who knows? But we've dealt with the top because obviously I'm an Arsenal fan. Roger's a Man United fan. We got Lance, Man U, Skipper. We got Mela Hussein, Man U. You know what I mean? We got H and Marks. They've been a bit quiet lately because obviously Liverpool not really going on with things. And we got our brother in heaven, Chelsea fan. So this week is all about them big teams. So next show, we'll hopefully we may address We'll talk about these, obviously, the results from this weekend, and we'll address mid-tables and that. So, Villa fans, we ain't forgot, we're local. But we've come to the part of the show now where we're going to get a bit,
emotional
because as you can see, as Roger, as you hear when you come on this Affinity Extra, we talk about, we got black issues is our thing.
Yeah.
It's our thing because at the end of the day, we're black people and we're putting a voice out. And how we feel, we watch football just like the millions of people who watch football. But we watch it from a different perspective in the sense of we're looking at the treatment to our fellow black professionals.
Yeah,
and we're seeing things. Two things we've got here to highlight today. That as black fans, first and foremost, as black fans, as black men, we have to really address. Bro, and you might, as Roger goes on and say, talking about the race thing again. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Because it's still prominent in 2023. We are talking about the race thing. We shouldn't have to be, but we are.
We are.
You know what? We've got two situations here. We're talking about the race thing, but one of them's talking
2023.
About... One of them's talking about a man's genitals because of the colour of his skin. Let's not kid ourselves here. The only reason we're talking about his genitals is because of the colour of his skin. You know the adage, all black people are well endowed. We'll talk about that one. But the first one we're going to talk is John Yems. Okay, John Yems. If you don't know what's going on, Rog.
Yeah, cool. I got the article right up here, right? So you should be seeing the article right here. So you go to Sky Sports because I don't think BBC will talk much about this. You know what BBC's like, you know what I mean? So you got the FA concludes that Yems is not a conscious racist. As
you can see, it says in big letters, John Yems is not a conscious racist despite outlining a string of offensive racial remarks. Before Roger goes in, that in itself is a big problem. We're going to deal with that after, but we're going to talk about some of the things that he was saying to the players. Let me get to the points.
Let's get to the points. Yeah. So we judge it upon that. Yeah. So here's the points. This is why I wanted to bring up on the screen so you guys can see. Yeah. So you got let's go through it. So the first one is described
Muslim members of the squad as terrorists.
bro, that is just bro.
Okay, what we'll do, we're gonna read them all out. Then we're gonna go back to the opening statement. So it says, describe Muslim members of the squad as terrorists. Deliberately mispronounced the second half of Arnold Schwarzenegger's name to emphasize the N-word. Bro, we know that one. That's old school, but we know
old school, bro.
Used a racial stereotype to a black player of African origin by asking if he liked jerk chicken. That's Jamaican, by the way. So why would you ask that to an African player? But
that's
anyway,
Sky Sports, anyway.
Told Muslim players, "Your people blow up stuff with vests." Said that an Iraqi youth international at the club that he was managing would probably blow up the stadium.
For goodness sake.
Repeatedly made comments about another player carrying a bomb in his bag. You shouldn't laugh, it's not funny.
Bro, this is, how on earth man's not, anyway.
Called one player a curry muncher and asked if the player was unhappy that they did not serve curry pizza.
Nah.
Made a remark to one player about how dark his skin is on his return to Crawley after representing Grenada. So John Yems was manager of Crawley Town. Yeah? Now, you've seen all that, Rog. Go back to the opening. You've heard all those 12, I think it was 12 points there.
Yeah, cool.
Now, you've heard all that crowd of people. You heard what the man was saying to players in his squad. Yeah? Now, the FA, the Football Association, concludes that John Yems is not a conscious racist. How on earth? Please tell me. No, seriously. I'm putting this out there. Somebody from the FA, I want you to come on and address this. And please explain to me, as a black man in 2023, how a man can say those disrespectful things to Asian players, to Africans, to all these kind of players, and you're going to sit down and try and explain to me that is not conscious racist. So what? Oh, he's unconsciously racist then. So he's unconsciously racist then. And you see, Raj, this is the problem we have in this country, because this is the country that tells us that there's no systematic racism. Clearly again, we beg to differ. We beg to differ.
Bro, this is evidence.
Because this is total evidence. This is now.
This is not.
So hold on.
1975.
What's happened to this manager? He's got an 18-month ban. And they said the reason they give him an 18-month ban was because he's not a conscious racist. If he was a conscious racist, his ban would have been more severe. So what did he have to do to be described as a conscious racist then? What would he have to say to his players to be for the FA to deem him as conscious so his ban could be more substantial? Yeah. This is a disgrace. This is an absolute disgrace. And why I'm going on like this, because you players who play, you represent the FA. You players who put on the free lines, you represent the FA. This is what the FA think of you players, fam. That man can talk to you like that. Yeah, man. But it's okay for you to put on that free lions and represent. But this is what they're saying. But that's not being racist. So Graham Potter can say to Raheem Sterling, "Oh, do you like jerk chicken?" And it's okay. He can say that then. Is that okay? Is that okay now in workplace banter? Is that in talk? Sorry. Is that okay?
The
Is
Arnold
it okay?
Schwarzenegger one, bro. That's some old school, 1980s, bro.
Exactly.
1980s.
But you're emphasizing nigger. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And that's not conscious race. That's not conscious racism. Why would you do that?
That is conscious, bro.
So FA, so Marcus, Bakayaro, or Jaden, all you black players who put on the England shirt, ask yourself a question. Ask yourself a question. You know, read this article and you lot tell me, because that's people on the FA that you represent every time you put on that Free Lions top.
It says here, an independent regulatory commission for others unproven, bro. Guys, this is...
an independent regulatory commission found 4 others to be unproven, as Yems was earlier this month banned from all football-related activity up to and including
June
1st, June 24. But the FA panel did, however, conclude that Yems, he's done what he's done. Go to the end of it. What does it say at the end? Any sanctions document indicates the FA pushed for a 2-year suspension, but the independent panel agreed with Yems solicitors that their client was not racist, and neither did he ever intend to make racist remarks. Hold on, he's made 12 of them. The FA, God, I'm slowing.
Sorry.
The FA said in its findings, "We regard this as an extremely serious case. We have accepted that Mr. Yems is not a conscious racist. If he were, an extremely lengthy, even permanent suspension would be appropriate. Nevertheless, Mr. Yems' banter undoubtedly came across to the victims and others as offensive, racist, and Islamophobic. Mr. Yems simply paid no regard to the distress which was misplaced jocularity what was causing. Yems, who took charge of Crawley in December 2019, was suspended for 12 days prior to his dismissal in May. A number of players from the League Two club took grievances to the Professional Footballers Association, which sparked the investigation."
Bro, that's 2019. That's just dead. What was he like before, guys? Yeah, what was he like before? Yeah,
have you listened to what he said?
Yeah. But the thing is, forget these soft boys, man. If we kick out, because this. Okay, guys, this is my thing as well. Ex-footballers who you've got your yard, you paid off for your yard, you got nobody.
You got nothing to worry about. So why don't you talk?
Rio, why ain't you got? Why are you not commenting on this?
On your podcast,
on your podcast,
Rio.
Why aren't we utilising our platforms
to address these situations?
So look at all us who got no influence in the world. Yeah,
that's right.
I'm just hoping that somebody listens to this. The 5 people that listens to this, they might go, "Oh my gosh, they got a point," and that may have an effect.
Yeah.
The 5 million that listen to you, Rio. Maybe if you turn around and says, "Listen, any England game I'm not going to be commentating for again." You know what I'm saying? Any certain games I'm not going to be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if the black.
Remember, let's not forget.
And all these the girl, you know.
Let's not forget how King Jaden, King Saka, and King Rashford were treated when they missed the penalties. Let's not forget the racism then. Let's not forget the racism then. This is the same FA, This is the same FA, you know. Let's not kid ourselves. It's the same FA.
They got slewed.
It's the same FA. Look what they did. Look how they defaced my man's mural in Manchester. Look what they did. Look at the support Saka had to go when he went back to Arsenal. Look what this country did. Look at the racism that they had to receive because they missed penalties. Now you've got a white geezer going out, being disrespectful, being racist, and you're going to tell me that he's not conscious. Okay then, John Yems, he's a dirty white boy. What are you going to say? I'm a conscious racist then. I'm a conscious racist now because I says John Yems is a dirty white boy. I'll be consciously racist, but he can say what he's saying, nigger. He can say nigger, terrorist, and all those things, but he's not conscious. This is a joke. And until somebody some of you professionals start doing this is what's always going to happen.
Yeah, man.
This is what's always going to happen. And as my brethren said, it shouldn't be just lick on me and lick on Roger talking so passionately about this. What? You're not black like me.
It's I love him to beat Les Ferdinand. These guys are
Les talked a lot.
Yeah, he did talk a lot.
Les has done a lot, but there's a lot more. You know, John Barnes has talked a lot, but you know, let's not disrespect and when things like this are coming to the fore, I'm supposed to wake up. Yeah, the same energy Rio had when the Super League was coming. Yeah, remember the energy, fam.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
how they came, Gary Neville, a lot of them came with some serious energy. How dare they should be, what was Gary Neville? He was going on about the clubs, that they were disgrace, this, that and the other. They've let the people down, the fans down, Hold on a minute. Yeah. Where's that energy, Rio? Use the same energy you had for the Super League for this.
Bro, what about the likes of the big boy right now, Micah? You know what I'm saying?
Micah,
he's the big boy right now, man.
There's the next one.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Micah, man, talk the thing.
You know what I'm
saying?
And
I won't disrespect you because I remember when you stood up for Pogba, bridging. I ain't forgot, you know, fam.
But it comes a time where you have to.
You've got to come in again, bro. And this is the time. This is the time because FA have heard a man call man terrorists. Use the N-word, use racial stereotypes, told Muslim players that your people blow up people with vests, said all things about blowing up stadiums, said how certain people are carrying bombs in bags, calling people curry munchers and saying, are you a bit upset that there's no curry pizza? How racial can you get without being racist? Bro. How racial can you get without being racist? Are you for real, FA? Nah, man, come on.
Bro, absolutely joking, but yet...
Come on, man. Black players, Rashford taught the thing, Saka taught the thing. You geezers who represent England, Sterling, Raheem, you're not even English, bruv, you're Jamaican, taught the thing, man. Give some form of comment about these things here, these issues, this issue particular here.
But also, bro, some of the big black podcasters.
Yeah, all them, you know, who's in all them people. Let's talk about these things, bro. Let's bring these things to the forefront.
Yeah.
Because it affects us. We're black people. We're black people, fam.
No side thing.
When Yems is disrespecting them people, I felt the pain.
Bro,
I felt the pain. Just know that.
We're Christians, you know.
Just know that.
And we're seeing things that are offensive to Muslims there. We're Christians. We know that that's offensive. You know what I'm saying? So we're not here. We could say, oh, it's a Christian thing. It's nothing to do with us. I've got brethren who are Muslims. And if they say that to my brethren, them kill them still, sorry.
You can't say that. You can't disrespect nobody, brethren. At the end of the day.
Way.
That's bang out of order. No, that is bang out of order. For me, that's gross misconduct. That's an instant dismissal. That's instant, bridging. Because if I go to the workplace
and go on like that,
and make things, that's instant. Call me and bam, you're gone.
Yeah. No, and it's on your CV.
It's on my CV. And you know, as I says, I'd just like to say, I called John Yems a dirty. I was giving an example. I don't want you to, you know. I'm showing you as an example. So if I say that, would you say I'm a conscious racist?
Yeah, of course I will.
Because I'm conscious. I know exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. And I know it's hurtful.
Yeah.
And I know I've categorically used the word white.
Yeah, to describe who you're looking
at.
So
I'm specifying.
Yeah.
Just like he used Muslims, terrorists.
Disgrace.
You know, N-word, swatch, nigger. Come on now. Really?
Man, I use them all. Them ones from back in the day.
Come on, man.
Man ain't been challenged, man.
And I don't apologize, and I will never apologize for being passionate about my color of my skin. I will never apologize. So if people are watching this, it's going to be heated. Yes, I am. Because when it comes to my color of my skin, no, there's no color greater than this color. Just no.
And the thing is, he's a 63-year-old serial racist.
Serial Britain.
Because that's been going on from before.
It's just that players have complained about it now.
They got the ball
and brought it to the forefront. He's been doing that
Yeah.
years before. I bet you if we used to go and get players who played under him 10, 15 years ago, they're going to say the same thing. Yeah, man.
Academy, all that,
yeah,
man. You know
Come
what
on.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Come on. It's not just Peter Beardsley doing it in Newcastle, you know, fam.
Look at his feet.
Yeah? It's not, bruv.
Look at that, man. Look at that.
Look at his face, bruv. I'm not here to judge nobody by the book of appearance, but he does 63. You know that's that Afghanic generation. You get me?
He's a West Ham supporter from back in the day, bro. But listen, right, guys. So that's how we feel about this. Yo, footballers, out there. So
we're talking ex-pros, pros now.
Yeah.
There's no excuse.
Yeah.
And the ex-pros were saying you've got more talk because you don't have to worry about the bag anymore. As Roger says, your house is paid for. You're nice like you, Rio. And we're not picking on you, Rio. You're just...
because you're big time, man.
We know you're out there like that. We know you're out there like that. So, you know, you're on BT Sport. You're on Sky Sports. You're doing all them platforms. You got your own 5 thing going on. Bro, address these things, bro. Address them. Talk about them. Address them, fam. They need to be spoke about. And the public need to hear people like yourself who carry that clout. You might not think, bro, you got a lot more clout than you think, especially in the black community, bro. Young people are going to look up to you. And from they see you talking, they're going to say, yeah, thanks, Rio, blah, blah, blah. Jolie and Lescott, you're the next one. You're the next one. You're out there. You're on Sky. You're on BT Sport. Talk the thing. Talk the thing. You're local, Jolien, man. I know you. I know you from youth.
Bro, I played against you, bro.
I know you and your brother, fam. You know what I mean? Talk the thing, man. Talk the thing, man. This is a joke, bro. How this man can make those disgusting remarks and be considered not racist is beyond me.
Amen to that,
it's
man.
beyond me. That's all I've got to say.
But guys, we want to close off, but we also want to look at this is what it leads to. If you don't nail things at this level,
if you don't nip things in the board,
this is the example.
This is what happens.
This is what happens.
Roger's going to play you a little snippet now from, was it the Villa game?
I don't
no, probably not the Villa game.
No, but
it's from a Leeds game. Yeah. But we just want you to listen to what's being sung.
Because the thing is, it's from a game.
Just listen before we start.
Yeah.
Leeds have got a player, Wilfried Gnonto.
Yeah.
Short player. I don't know where he's from. Do you know where he's from?
Italy? Is
Italian?
Is it under 19 international for Italy?
Okay, he's an under 19 Italian international. But the significant thing here, he's black. He's a black Italian. So this is what we're saying. So just listen to and we'll talk about it after. And notice in the top one, this is a Leeds channel, and they've got like a little laughing thing in the top hand corner. Yeah, it's a Leeds United. It says Leeds United, new chant, Wilfried Gnonto, plus lyrics, laughing. Yeah. So cool. Okay then. Cool. He drinks Moretti. Massive. Right, guys. Bro, right. Sorry, people. I'm not here to make a laugh and mimic things. You understand? I just wanted you to hear what was really going on, so you get me. Just to give someone the insight now. Now, I was saying to Anthony about this thing, this whole thing with me. What insults me and Anthony as well is that you might have missed this on your education, and I must admit, what I'm learning as well. Sometimes within the African community, especially ones that's been brought up in Europe, they don't really tell you what really happened in slavery because you say so they go, oh, by the way, the Caribbean people, they had a good time and whatever. But what you have to realize is that when I was at work, you have little jibs about, oh, your things are big and this and what. When I was a teenager, bro, I'll tell you when it started as well. Yeah, it didn't help. Linford Christie and the old lunchbox. Oh yeah, but your lunchbox. Yeah, that's what really and I had emphasized him and John Reed. Now we're not, we're not here. This is not a measuring contest with anybody out there. We're not here doing that. Yeah, but the reason for that, even while you think it's funny,
Yeah, and you might think, oh, black men should feel nice about this and whatever. This is pure racism and racial slur. This is the disgrace. This should be actually Leeds fans need to be challenged about this, but I don't think nobody will. The context of this is coming from is that back in slavery, to tell the white women not to go with black men, they said that black men's got oversized private part and they will kill you if they had sex with you. And they put that image of that beastly image of black men.
Mandingo.
You say they put that image on us as black men to say that our things are massive. And if you're saying to me, but Roger, this has no influence to this. Well, we've got 5,000 white men coming out with a chant referring to a man's things
at a football match
in 2023, and this guy is the only pure blood black person on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's the only Arto black young under 19 player. He's young, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure his parents look like two church brother and sister, what that you look after their son good. And he comes to the country, don't even know what these guys are saying. But I'm saying your mom and dad, this is what they're saying, what they're referring to. I'm not saying that they don't like the player. We're not saying that. But this shows if Yems gets away with what he gets away with, but everyone else just carries on and says, just take it.
Well, here's another one for me, and it's a good point what you're saying, Raj, going back to Yems.
Yeah.
Now, we've all talked about kick out racism in football, and if you're here at the stands, you get kicked out and you'll be banned for life.
Yeah.
So how comes a manager can do what fans are doing in the pitch, but he only gets 18-month sentences? But he's not banned from football for life, but a man will get banned for life going to the ground for calling a man a black this or a race or whatever, or homophobic views.
Homophobic. These guys will get done all these guys are done if it's homophobic. And
that's what we're saying.
Even if it's anti-Jew, and you know what I'm saying, they get done. We know.
But it's a black geezer. Nothing's done. It's banter. It's a laugh. No.
Man, put up on YouTube.
And this is what we're saying. This is what we're saying. We're not looking for no preferential treatment, but the same way you outlaw anti-homophobic chants, why can't you outlaw things like this? And I'll say this for regards to this. I was watching Football Focus the other day, and they interviewed the Leeds manager, and they spoke to him about this. This is how all this came about on this show today. What's happened? I'll give you the replay. What's happened? I'm watching Football Focus, they interviewed Jesse March, the Leeds manager. He's saying how they're talking about this new little player they got, Wilfried Gnonto. And he says, great little player. The fans have took to him. He's come on, he's made a difference when he's come on. He's always smiling, happy. And they've got a song for him. This is the words of the manager now. So if you don't believe me, go and watch BBUCI player, look for the Jesse March interview, you'll see. And he says he finds himself at home humming the song. Get me? Okay. And he says he loves the Leeds fans and he knows their passion, but he feels that they should show some more respect. Now, I didn't know what he was talking about because I don't know the song. I didn't know the player. Okay, I phone my brethren, my sidekick here, Rog. We have this banter, and I tell him, Roger now goes and becomes Inspector Clouseau. Boom, goes on the internet, finds the chant and sends it to me. So that's why we're here having this conversation today. This is how it came about. So I just want you to know we're not no agendas. We're just seeing things, and we are people of colour, and certain things we find offensive. We're gathering by reactions that a lot of black people don't seem to be offended by the same things that me and Roger and the people on this show seem to be offended by. But that doesn't make it right. We are still people and we still have a voice.
Because
and we still have an opinion.
We're too tolerable as a set of people.
We're too used to getting fobbed off and accepting the fob. Basically.
We accept, and that's been the biggest Achilles. It says, "Oh, guys, you gotta accept this." Hold a second. Who accepted the fact that basically you robbed us off? You've used us for 300 years of free labour, built up this country for now, and you're gonna come now and tell us we should be thankful for getting free NHS. that's your mentality to not really fobbing us off, man.
My thing for this whole thing, as I says, you know, we've got this we've got the Black Lives Matters movement. We've got kick out football, kick out. Okay, you had a chance. Kick out racism. Isn't that what we're told?
Yeah.
We're looking to kick out racism in football. We're looking to kick out homophobia and all that. Yeah. You've had an opportunity to kick out racism in football. Yeah. John Yems, you haven't kicked him out. You've given him a little slap on the wrist, and he can come back in 2024, go to another club, and be more wise in how he says what he says certain things. No. You have to set a precedent. If you sacked him, banned him for life. All those old school managers will have to know. I have to start changing my vocabulary around here. Else, this is what's going to happen. We all talk about education. Oh, we need to educate. Here's your chance to educate. Sack him. That shows lessons to the next man. That shows the lesson to the next man. Yeah. I can't go into a football club and talk about man's a bummer because he's because he's got Asian links. Yeah. Oh, man's going. Because you've gone to represent your country, you've come back a bit dark and you come on now.
Oh, we're getting done over, bro.
Come on, that's rude.
We're getting
what?
Done.
So the English players, when England go World Cup, don't they come back with suntan? What is anybody saying anything then?
We're getting done, bro. We're getting done.
Come
bro.
on, man.
We're getting done.
Man.
So guys, this video, we done it because that video can get taken down because of political. Now we're putting down our response to it, and nobody's taking it down unless other people think it's a bit too. But
I ain't taking it down. I ain't taking it down. I'm telling you now, we ain't taking it down. You get offended by it, that's your business. We're offended by the 12 remarks that John Yems made. We're offended by that. Yeah. We're offended by the song that you're singing about Wilfried Gnonto. We're offended by that. So I'll take down my things when you apologise to Wilfried Gnonto and sack John Yems, the racist. Yeah. The racist. And I'm not taking back my talk. The racist.
Yeah, guys, so that's today's show. Woo! I need to go and get some food, bro.
Respect, man.
Yeah, save my bless. Yeah, bro. That's gonna get chopped up, put out there, bro. Guys, we're gonna be slicing these particular segments, especially at the end, and we're gonna be putting them out there because I do believe that they need to get circulated individually and for people to actually see.
I will be looking like Rio Ferdinand's and all them contact details, Michael Richards, all them. I'm not joking. I'm not here to
kick it out. Kick it out.
We're told. We watch football. We pay our Sky subscription, and it comes up every day. Kick out racism. Kick out this. Kick out this out of football. And you got an opportunity to kick out a raw racist, but you know, because let's be real then. Okay, let me ask you this, FA. If John Yems was in the crowd saying what he said, what would have happened to him then?
Bro, ban.
So what's the difference? So because you're in a football match, you can say you get banned, but you're in the workplace, it's okay. No.
Bro, if England's playing Iraq, and they were saying, "Oh, you bunch of bombers," bro, the whole thing gets shut down, bro. Bro, shut down.
Exactly.
So how
can this man make derogatory comments like that to individuals? Because there's individuals clearly at the club. Here it says there's an Iraqi individual. So you've made that specific. Why would you say that to an Iraqi? Come on now, let's not be stupid. You've said to the Grenade, he's gone to play Grenade because he's black. Oh, he's come back darker. That's amazing one, that is, because what you trying to tell me, John Yems, when Harry Maguire went to Qatar, didn't he get a suntan? Didn't he come back darker?
Bro, the whole of them. Listen, white people go. Listen, man, I know white people that go to Cornwall, bro, and they come back a different complexion, bro.
Exactly. So how come you're not making them comments to your fellow Caucasian? Yeah. Because surely you've seen a white man go abroad when they go suntan, come back dark.
And they're going for suntan, bro.
And they're going specifically looking for it. But what?
I'm catching you.
You can't say nothing then. That's why we know it's racism.
Yeah.
That's why we know, because you're not saying those things to your white counterpart. You're not.
Brethren, it's real out here in the hood. All right then, people, man. Listen. Nothing but love from me and myself and Anthony Young. Like I said, guys, we've got a couple more shows like this in the studio, and we're going to be going to more zoomy type style things. Maybe even have to do some things like football pitch or something like that.
Yeah, we have to do some lives, you know. You need to go to some lives and talk to some fans and that and stuff like that.
Go for the Villa ground, bro. Like, you know, like
I want to link up Hussein in Manchester, I do. I want to link up Hussein,
That's Old Trafford, you know what?
Outside he is. Cracks me, makes me laugh, man.
Yo, man.
Makes me laugh.
Even dropping bombs there, man.
As I says, I'll say to Lance, Skipper, Melo Hussein, and my brethren Roger, good luck for tonight. And And good luck for Sunday. May the best team win. And that's all I can say, fam. Leave it at that.
All right, guys, listen, this is how we go here on the Affinity Extra, celebrating gospel music and back origin, but this is all about the black version of football. All right, this is how we do, man. Peace and love, people.
Peace.
Thanks for watching this content. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also listen to Affinity Extra 24/7 at affinityextra.com. Don't forget to follow us as well on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at /Affinity Extra. If you wish to support us, or if you want supporting as an artist, go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com /Affinity Extra, and don't forget to be